Round 6 tonight of the regular season for the Doug Desai ARCA Series Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. At a track that I am not familiar with here, so I know nothing about it. Nashville Fairgrounds. I know it is a very short track. I do know a little bit about the banking, but really that's all I know about the track, just doing some research on it. Well, maybe I'll print something off here during the national anthem about something about the track. I do know it opened in 1904, so it is a very old track, but that's about all I know about it here at the present time. But see, glad to have everybody out there tuning in here this evening. I think this is going to be an interesting race here tonight for sure. We got a lot of drivers. We got about 36 drivers out here this evening, so this is going to make for an interesting race. We will have one more race in the regular season here before we get, of course, to Thanksgiving break next week at Chicagoland. We'll get more into that a little bit later. But, of course, welcome everybody here tonight to MaxSpeedTV. Myself, Joshua Medlock, with you again here tonight. Now, Derek Clement is going to be joining me up here in the booth when we get later on into qualifying at about 8 o'clock. So, see him in about 6 minutes here in the booth with me to help me out. Very tired, had a long day. That's all I'm going to say, because we've got some stuff to go down here tonight, and we're going to go ahead and start it off with the point standings here. Clark Janikin there with 198 points, still in first. Tyler Rawl up a spot into second, 190 points, 8 back. Kyle Knapp Sr. up down a spot into third, 183.7 back. James Shane Wolf up a spot into fourth, 178.5 back. Lane Doyle down a spot into fifth, 173 points, 5 back. Pierce Baffett up a spot into sixth, 172 points, 1 back. And then a tie here for seventh between Carter Coop down a spot and Ted Poulin up 3 spots, 148 points, 24 back. Sean Corcoran up 3 spots into ninth, 143 points, 5 back. Ryan Swan down a spot into 10th, still cracked the top 10 here, still holding at 142 points, 1 back. Brendan L. Book up 5 spots from last week into 11th, 139 points, 3 back. Then we get to Alexander Brown. He is still in the top 12, but he's down 4 spots. He's got some work to do here tonight, and this is gonna be a night, make it a break at night for a lot of drivers out here. Even though it is not a road course, it is a short track, and a very short track at that. But Alexander Brown, 138 points, 1 point behind Brendan L. Book here, as we, of course, get into round number 6 here this evening. We're going to go ahead and pull up the pre-race analytics here real quick for everybody to kind of get a look at them here. Air temp of 66. We got a track temp of 93. 150 laps so we're going to be pulling here tonight. 89.4 miles, though, is all it is. Now, that is, of course, green to checkered. You have to, of course, add in the cautions, green, white, checkers, and all of that. But it is really under 90 laps here, so really under 100 laps. We won't go over 100 miles because there's only one green, white, checkered, I do believe. And caution laps do count. So 89.4 miles. Now the tire window here this evening, I didn't change it, but I do want to let you guys know major fall off is going to happen about 15 to 20 laps, but you can go at about 30 to 35 laps on a set of tires here. Maybe push it to 40 from what I have been told. I got drivers out there helping me out. So, but that's what I've been told. Now, this track does use tires tremendously. So I think maybe we might even see a blown tire here tonight. We don't know. But 15 to 20 laps definitely going to be that key point on the major fall off. Our fuel laps, though, here, man, 112 to 117 laps. I don't see us going a full 117 laps here on a fuel run. And I'm just keeping it real. as I always do. I just don't see it happening. These guys could surprise me. They surprised me at Iowa. They could surprise me here tonight. We could go green to checkered for all I know. So, but I'm just keeping it real. I don't think we're going to see 117 green flag laps here for that fuel window and green flag pit stops. Pit road speed, though, here, grueling 35 miles per hour at a pace speed of 45 miles per hour. Now, they are having to share pit stalls here as well, as you guys did see there at that wider view, drivers in pit stalls of another driver. They have to share because there's not that many pit stalls here. So they are going to have to share. And, man, we'll just see what happens here this evening. This is one of those races that I seen it on the schedule, and I was like, oh, Lord, and, yep, and that's what we got. We got Nashville here tonight. Looks like we've got DFDA out there, Mike Robinson, Brandon Kennedy. Looks like Pierce M out there. Glad to see you out there already here tonight. Mike Rochburns. Oh, okay. I said Mike Robinson. So, Mike Rochburns out there. All right. Well, glad to see you out there. We are going to go ahead and step away here and play the national anthem. We do have a driver to interview here under qualified, so don't go anywhere, folks. We will be right back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran fast, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the free, and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the U.S. of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say,
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, we're back live here on MaxSpeedTV. I'm being joined, of course, by my help here tonight, Mr. Darren Clement. But before we get to that, we do have to pull up our one and only standby here tonight. It's going to be Mr. Alan Dobbs here. Alan Dobbs, buddy, got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Well, Alan, you are our only standby here tonight from what I'm seeing here this evening. Nashville. Do you know anything about Nashville?
I know that I bought it about 20 minutes ago.
Wow. Well, you did go out there and practice some. So
A little bit, yeah.
Did you get a feel for it?
I got a feel that it's all over the place. This is going to be one heck of a race, man.
Oh, yes, it is. Well, stand by here tonight at a track like Nashville, racing it up with these guys. I mean, some of the best guys in the ARCA series right here. I mean, they proved us there at Iowa that they know how to do some short tracks. And this right here tonight, though, is going to be one of those different tracks. It is short track, but it's different because not a lot of people had it. So now it comes down to this track. I'm make it or break it. You know, what do you think these guys are going to be able to do? Practice, like Darren was saying earlier, me and him was talking. You can't compare practice to real racing. So, what do you think's going to happen?
I really feel like it's going to be a lot about how you save your tires, about how you drive the corners, make sure you don't burn up the right front, because I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of opportunity for passing until there's a noticeable speed difference.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, I know we're going to be coming up on the drivers' meeting here, bud, and you being the standby, you have to be there. So, of course, I would like to be the first to say glad to have you. If I am the first to say, glad to have you over here racing it up with these guys over here in the ARCA series. This should be a fun and interesting night here tonight for sure. Darren Clement, buddy, do you have anything for Mr. Alan Dobbs here before we send him back?
Well, Extreme. That's all I got to say. Welcome to Extreme, and I think we're going to have an extreme race here at Nashville tonight, regardless of how it goes.
It was a great night to join, I'll tell you that.
All righty, Alan. Yes, it was. Well, I'm going to put you in the lobby for the drivers' meeting here, bud. Good luck, man.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Well, Darren, glad to have you up here as always. And again, thank you so much for joining us up here. Do you know anything about Nashville? I mean, I got a little bit here that I printed out, but I don't know really anything about the track other than the banking, how short it is, and when it was built. Did you have a chance to watch real NASCAR race here?
No, I have not, actually. But we do have a driver on East Coast Motorsports that actually ran here back in the day with Dale Earnhardt Jr. Mr. Todd Cray has actually real-life experience here.
Really? Okay. Well, we might have to get Todd Cray maybe up here later on. I don't think, let's see, Todd, does Todd race here in he doesn't race in the ARCA, does he? No.
No, he doesn't, but he's been helping us out over the week.
Okay. Well, we might have to get Todd up here maybe later on to talk about it since he has that real life experience. Well, we are under the drivers' meeting right now, and I think he is down there. I think he's a spotter here tonight.
Very well could be.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get him up here real quick. Mr. Todd Cray, got a copy? Todd Cray.
He must be eating his rice cakes.
Okay. Well, we might get him back up here a little bit later here tonight. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know much about it. Now, I do know in real life here, they did race here. We're going to go ahead and kind of talk about it here real quick on when they used to race here at Nashville back in the day. Of course, the Winston Cup Series, what it used to be called. The Pepsi 420, it was from 1958 to 1984. Then they did the Coors 420 from 59 to 84. Of course, I was born in 86, so didn't get to see that. They did the NASCAR Busch Series, what it was formerly known. The Bell South Mobility 320 from 84 to 2000. But I never, even though I was born and grew up watching NASCAR, never seen it on TV at Nashville, which is strange because my dad watched it all the time. So then they did the Craftsman Truck Series, the Federated Auto Parts 250 from 96 to 2000. Yet again, same thing, Darren. I never watched it. So, man, I don't know. But we can just see it here. If you're paying attention to the stream, we can see how short this track is.
Oh yeah, this track's definitely short and it's wild. I ran around a couple times in these ARCA cars on this track and got to feel what these guys are going to be feeling tonight. And boy, that car can just let go coming off the corners at any time. You could feel like you got a good exit and it just step out on you. So excited to see what these guys are going to do tonight. How well the car control is going to be for everybody out there on track. Just I think they're gonna do a great, fabulous job, and be able to put on another extreme show here on a Monday night.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, this is going to mark, it looks like the number 18 is going to grab the pole out here tonight again. Now, Clark Janikin and Lane Doyle are the only two that's got the pole so far this season. Clark grabbed the first three, Lane Doyle the next two, and then we go to Nashville here. And, well, guess who's on pole here? Clark Janikin again here tonight. So, I know he is in the driver's meeting here. We're going to go ahead and keep it real, and we're going to go ahead and drag him up here real quick and have a chit-chat with him. No, he's got his mic muted, but we're going to go ahead and still grab him. Clark Janikin or Ganikin, because I just like picking on you. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, another poll here. This marks number 4 on the season. It is Nashville. It is a different track. Got anything?
Well, the plan today is survive. Just try and keep the car in one piece. Don't hurt the engine and be there at the end.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now y'all did some practicing here before qualifying and everything. How was it out there racing around drivers? I know practice is going to be totally different from race time because that's when it gets serious. Even though practice is serious, but race time is race time. So how do you think race time is going to be?
Chaotic. Tires make a huge difference. I mean, 2 laps, it's crazy how much more grip you have. Running up on slower cars and navigating through traffic is going to be a big thing here. It's going to come down to, who gets through traffic the cleanest, not necessarily the quickest. And like I said, who can keep their car in one piece.
Yeah, well, slower can be faster, and faster can be slower at a track like Nashville. So, it's a kind of a give and take thing. Do you think we're going to see a lot of give and take here tonight, or do you think we're going to see a lot of just a lot of patience? Because I think patience is going to be the biggest thing.
I'm hoping for patience. I can't speak for everybody else, but I think you'll see a lot of patience out of the ECM guys. We all know that we got to make it to the end of this thing. We can't be too aggressive early on, forcing passes on lap 5. It's not worth it.
Oh yeah,
So
for sure.
at least out of us, you'll see patience. I'm hoping everybody else is thinking the same thing, but you never know.
Well, patience, I think, is going to be key, but tires definitely going to be a factor. Well, Clark, again, congratulations on another pole here tonight. I mean, you're racking up the poles here. You got 2 wins on the season as well. Of course, you're looking for your 3rd here tonight, but this is going to be a fight tonight. This is going to be a survival of the fittest, I think.
Absolutely.
All right, Clark. Well, like I said, congratulations on pole, Darren. Anything for Clark here this evening?
Well, Clark, congrats on another pole here tonight, and
Thanks, buddy.
you guys just look to put on a great show out there. And I really got to ask you, from grabbing the pole here, how does the car feel out there in traffic, and is it still loose?
Yeah, traffic makes it worse. Actually, you'd think the dirty air would tighten you up, but cars get to your bumper, and the closer they get to your left rear, it just wants to shove the car up the track and make the back end step out. So it's going to be slick. I feel for those guys that are starting back in traffic, man. I'm glad I grabbed the pole because that would be hell right now.
Well, Clark, we won't keep you up here any longer, but good luck tonight out there.
Thanks, buddy.
All righty, Clark. Yeah, good luck. We're going to go ahead and get you back down. I'm going to put you down to the lobby. Well, actually, I can go ahead and put you down there at ECM. So good luck, bud.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we'll get him down there to his team. Darren, man, I think we need to go ahead and get our interviews in here real quick because I don't know if we're going to have time during the race. How about we go ahead and go kind of more toward the back? How about we go with the number 5 of Eric Talent? Do you want to go ahead and maybe talk to Eric here?
Oh yeah, we can bring up Eric.
All right, go ahead. There he is.
Hey Eric, it's Darren up in the booth. You got a copy?
I don't think Eric wants to talk.
You know that broadcaster curse they always say, and some people just want to shy away.
I got you, man.
There he is.
Hey Eric, it's Darren up in the booth.
What's up, bud?
Hey, not too much, man. Looking here at Nashville, looks like it's the first time for a lot of drivers out here tonight so far of what we talked to. How about yourself? How many laps you got on this track?
Oh, that's definitely first race. It's gonna be tough. It is loose, so be babying the gas.
What are you feeling it's going to take to win this thing tonight?
Not get wrecked, pretty much.
Josh, you got anything for him over here?
He is a man of few words here, Eric. Qualifying 15th here, and we got a long way to go, buddy. Really, all I got to say, man, is good luck as always, as I always do, bud. So good luck here tonight at Nashville, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. We all gonna need it.
Yes, I think so. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get him back down there. I do want to go ahead and get. He's not a driver out here, but I do want to go and pull him up again. Todd Craig, get a copy? Todd Craig, do you have a copy? I think he's ignoring me.
He may just have his mic muted. You never know with this guy.
Wow. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and get him back down there again. Let's go back a little bit further. Let's go with a driver that didn't qualify. How about we go with maybe Dawson Miller? That's going to be back down here. JBR, I believe. Mr. Dawson Miller in the 56. Dawson, got a copy?
What's up?
Dawson didn't qualify here tonight. Maybe probably by design, right?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Well, Nashville. Are you familiar with it or no?
Yeah, I've seen plenty of races on TV with it.
But never raced on it.
No.
Gonna be a first time for everything, right?
Yeah.
Well, how comfortable are you out there here this evening?
I feel like whenever I'm patient and I can really get the car handle down, just ride, I'm going to be good. And patience is going to be the key tonight for sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, the turns, 18 degrees banking. The straights, 3 degrees banking. So you got banking really all throughout the track. Turns the worst, but, still going to play a factor. Do you think, the turns are going to be the problem factor?
I think entering turns, everybody's going to have different braking points.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is kind of like a Bristol. Everybody's got those breaking points. This track, Darren even said it before. He kind of compared it to Bristol in a sense. But this track is small. I think Bristol may be a little bit bigger. but not by much.
I actually think this might be bigger, 0.6, but there's not much room. There's walls on both sides.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know much about Nashville, so I'm learning.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. Good luck. That's all I have for you, Darren. Anything for Dawson?
Yeah, Dawson, man. Good luck out there. It looks like the car's a handful for coming out of the corners. Definitely gonna take patience, like you said, and easy throttle control. And just wish you guys good luck.
Thank you.
We're gonna go ahead and get him back down there to his team, and we're gonna go ahead and end the interviews here tonight. Now I've already made my pick. Darren, you didn't get to make yours, so before we get into grid, who do you got here this evening? You're allowed actually 2 here tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. I picked Nolan Neiman in the number 15 and Ted Pullen in the number 54. So.
Well, I think the guy that's been, trying to bite it off and just has had some bad luck, got caught up in a few things, but continues to strive and showing great speed here in qualifying tonight. I'm going to take the 4th starting grid of Jarrett Lipstruer as my number 1 pick.
Okay, so the number 99. Okay.
And then, we're going to jump down here in the middle of the back. And we're going to go with somebody else that just showing speed, trying to be patient. Raul Nardi.
Raul Nardi, number 72. Not a bad pick, actually.
He's been showing speed the last couple of weeks, and maybe this could be his track, avoid stuff, and end up being coming out on top.
All right, no negativity in chat, please. I do appreciate everybody tuning in. Right now, we've got about 27 watching out here tonight already. Awesome job. Thank you all for tuning in. Do appreciate it. I was smart here and already got the penalty chart pulled up. So looks like we're going to be coming down to the last 40 seconds here this evening. Darren, I don't know what to expect. We seen Iowa. We see what these drivers did at Iowa. They really blew our minds away at Iowa. But you can't compare Iowa to Nashville. So, man, what's it going to take for these guys to really tackle this track?
It's really going to take a lot of patience, Josh. Guys are going to have to be easy on throttle. Trying not to drive in too deep and get into people. We're just going to see the best of the best come out here tonight on short tracks.
Well, it's kind of like a road course. It's going to make it or break it. One of the two. All righty. Well, qualifying is over with. Let's get them down here on the starting grid, the MaxSpeedTV starting grid here tonight. Clark Janikin going to grab the pole with an 18.226. Congratulations to Clark on another pole this season. Mark makes his 4th. Matthew Robinson there going to be on the outside in 2nd. Alexander Brown 3rd. Jarrett Lipster in 4th. Your first pick here this evening. Going to be starting in 4th. Tyler Raw 5th. James Shane Wolf 6th. Rick Christensen 7th. Lane Doyle 8th. Pierce Maffett 9th. And Sebastian Taylor is going to round out our top 10. Darren, do you want to go ahead and do 11th through 20th? Or do you want me to do it? All right, Jim Thorndike there at 11th. Sean Corcoran 12th. Ted Pullen 13th, Jake Bustos 14th, Eric Talent 15th, Ryan Swan 16th, Blair Daddy Patterson 17th, Carter Coop at 18th, Kyle Knapp 19th, Damian Crump 20th. Darren, you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, 21st. Do 21st through 30th here, bud. If you want to. If not, I can finish.
21st, number 2, Brendan Book. 24th or 22nd to 24, Glockner. 23rd is going to be the 72, Raul Nardi. Jeremy Rigney in 24th. Doug Blackman in 25th. Kevin Franks in 26th. Justin Lemke 27th. Ryan Branchu in 28th. Josiah Strauss in P28. Ron Shute in 29th.
I've got Shooty in 30th. Okay, a little bit of a mix-up there. Randy Cruder, 31st. Dwayne Dunn, 32nd. Alan Dobbs, 33rd. Nolan Neiman, 34th. Patrick Moore, 35th. Dawson Miller, 36th. Running out the field here tonight in 37th is going to be Jeremy Knapp. As we get back down here, they're going to have 2 laps here tonight. We're going to be rocking and rolling here at Nashville. All right. Well, they get 2 laps. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to keep it on TV3 here because, man, we're going to be able to see the whole field here and the whole track. Oh, man, what is going to happen? Pace car will dive off here to the safety of pit road. The next time by.
Looks like the lights on the pace car are off,
Are
Josh,
off,
so we're
yes.
looking to go.
All righty, on the back stretch here. Well, folks, pull those belts tight one more time. Just don't pull them too tight. Pace car is off and away. Clark Janikin in control. Pace car on pit road. Hit to go, Clark. To the loud pedal. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Green flag for the first time here in Nashville. Got to be careful. Going through the field here already. And Clark already going to lead the first lap. As we see Alexander Brown there going to take over second. Jarrett Lipster in third. Matthew Robinson in fourth. Now as these guys, Darren, they get it figured out here on the track here tonight. Do you think maybe this early they should maybe probably start going single file or get single file to wind down some of these laps?
Man, Josh, they're going to try to just, put on a good show here. And right now, they're looking pretty decent. 2 wide, middle of the pack, back of the pack, and up front.
Watch it. Go ahead.
Recommend, if I was out there driving, I would definitely try to sort out single file and just try to see how things are going to go first part of this race.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We got 150 laps here. They're putting down about 18.5-second laps. So, they're going to be able to put down, rounding it off, 3-4 laps a minute here. So 3.5, 4 laps a minute. This race is going to go by quickly if they can stay green. And, man, right now, yeah, we're going to see them here already starting going for mostly single file here. Going back here to the 52 of Carter Coop. Looking to the inside of Eric Talent. He is going to go ahead and make that pass. I think right now you just have to, if a driver is faster than you have got to, oh, there's our first caution. Ron Schutte in the 43. Well, let's go back here and take a look at it. All right, first caution of the evening. The 43 of Ron Schutte. Well, let's see here if I can find Ron. There he is right there. And let's go ahead and take it down to TV2 here real quick. Now Ron going to go to the inside, it looks like, to the 98. Did he just spin it? That is going to be the key thing. Or was there contact? Down into the corner, still side by side with the 98. Down through the, oh, it just snapped loose. Out of 4. Snappy loosey-goosey. Oh, no, and the 10 going to get involved in that, too. Just nowhere to go here. You're that close.
Yeah, that's that snap loose where it starts feeling good coming off of exit, and it just steps out on you. It looks like Schutte there had that happen to him there. If you look up there, it looks like the 72 in front of him's kind of stepped out, but maybe not as sideways there to, bring out the yellow.
Yeah, just not as bad. Now, I think on short tracks, if you go, mostly sideways, it will bring out a caution because it is such a short track. But I have seen it at Bristol too, Darren. Not comparing this track to Bristol, but I've seen it where a driver goes sideways, gets it straightened back out before traffic comes in, and then there's no caution. So, unfortunately, here we seen it to where there was traffic there behind him and another driver gets involved. And that, yes, that is going to be on the 43 self-spin here of a Ron Schutte. And yeah, nice banking here for sure. All the way around the track, and about 35 watching, 15 likes here already. Man, you guys are killing it out there in chat already. Got Davey Hendricks out there. Not going to say the name, but out there in chat. DFDA out there as well. All right. Well, I guess Darren needs to go ahead and get him going here. Darren, go ahead, bud.
Well, the pace car lights are off. We're heading into turn 3 here. And looks like the pace car is getting ready to dive off and leave the 18 in control here on this restart. And the 18 takes off, leading them off for another restart here at Nashville Speedway.
Oh, not to interrupt you there, Darren, but boy, that outside line just did not go. Alexander Brown and company, James Shane will manage to somehow get kind of in the mix here. Oh, there's another caution.
Another caution.
Another one. Randy Kruder. Oh, no. It looks like Jeremy Knapp involved. Dawson Miller involved. Oh, no. This is going to be on the restart here, so we'll go back here to Randy Kruder, see what happened, and this is what I was afraid of here at Nashville. All right, we're going to watch Randy Kruder here. He's right there on the outside, right now of the 25. So what happened between... Oh, contact, it looks like, between our standby driver and the 80. Looks like contact was made. Oh, the 25 going to get a piece. Boy, Randy. Oh, man. They're not going very fast, so to speak, but man, that was a hard lick there by the 80 on that outside wall. Looks like the 20 and the 56 going to get a piece of one another here too. They're going to go hard on the inside wall, Darren.
Yeah, looks like they were just trying to avoid any possible bounce back from the 80 there, and Dawson ended up getting onto the inside and run over by the 20 there a little bit. But definitely the 80 got the worst out of that, being sent around by the 122 there coming on exit.
And oh man, well, I mean, we're this early. I don't think you really need to come down pit road. Tires, I mean, they're probably a little worn, but not as worn as what it would be if you were, 20, 30 laps into the run. So I think a lot of these drivers, yeah, I mean, all the way back to 31st really didn't even come down pit road. It looks like maybe Nolan Neiman did. He came down maybe to make a stop there, maybe to get some more fuel or whatever. It looks like we've got Zach Ogburn out there in chat. And Zach racing? No, he's not racing. Well, I don't do interviews on short tracks due to the fact that it is such a short track. So we won't get really any interviews in here tonight under caution. So we'll be more associated with chat here this evening. But Darren, I mean, it is Nashville. It is a short track. I think these drivers are going to get it figured out, but that was on the 122, contact with the 80, 122 into the back of the 80 out of turn 2. So the caution is going to be on that 122, our standby driver.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate for Allen to, take a penalty like that, and it's also unfortunate for the 80 to be on the receiving end of that. Just the way the track runs out there, Highline can get some great speed coming off, and if you hit it right. And these guys just have not been out there long enough to see how each other runs.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, it looks like the caution was extended here, I guess to let everybody kind of catch up to the field, I'm assuming. All right. Well, now the pace car lights are off. All right, here we go. Clark Janikin still up front. Well, one of your picks up here. He started fourth. He's already up to second. Jarrett Lipster, they're in second place. Tyler Rawl third. Alexander Brown fourth. James Shankwolf going to round out the top five. Clark Janikin, though, is going to be yet again in control here. Coming to lap 18 here this evening at Nashville. Coming out of turn number 4 here. The green flag is going to wave here on the restart zone, and we're green yet again here tonight. Boy, what a jump there Clark got. What a jump, and what a start there by the 99. As we get back here, go ahead.
Outside line looks a little sluggish on the back here, but looks like everybody's coming off of turn 2 really nice. Let's hope we can keep on going here in the back. Got a nice battle between the 54 and 52.
Yeah, Ted Pullen and Carter Coop. Yeah, it looks like another battle right up ahead of them, too. Damian Crump, Sebastian Taylor. Looks like they got it figured out.
Looks like the front guys are kind of stringing it out single wide, but back here we're still in a hornet's nest with the 2, the 12, the 5. They're all battling it out back here.
2, Brendan L. Book. 5, Eric Talent. 12, Kyle Knapp. Knapp right back here in the back, about 21st, 22nd place. Still side by side. Boy, Eric Talent cut up on the outside. Now, if you was racing at Nashville here, what line would you prefer? That low line, mid line, or high line?
Man, I really don't know. I mean, you can get it roll nicely in the bottom, but then the exits, they got a nice little bump there that upsets the rear end. So middle line is probably the preferred here.
What do you think's best saving tire?
I really don't know. I'm probably going to go with that high line.
High line.
Just rolling up there on the banking.
Yeah, just make that thing roll through the quarters and stay in that high line for sure. Yep, well, here we go. We got the number 4. That is going to be, I think that's the 4. No, the number 1, Josiah Strauss. Got around the 54. Here comes the 81 there. Jeremy Rigney to the inside back here at about 22nd. Not really worried about our leaders at the present time, but we do have a battle bull side by side up here. Lane Doyle and company coming around the 32 there, or the 32 on the outside. That's going to be Matthew Robinson on the inside. The 32.
Yeah, that 34 is keeping a good, drive off on that bottom line, making it really difficult for the 32. I'm also watching the 22 and the 6 running almost identical to the 2 cars in front of them, trying to get past it.
Watching it right here too, Darren. So I'm on TV3, so we're seeing a far view.
We got cars in the wall, 54.
Oh, 52 in the wall. No! 72, Raul Nardi. Oh, all right. Well, let's go back here and take a look here. See what happened to Raul. That was your second pick here. And it strikes again here tonight on MaxSpeedTV. Sorry, Darren.
Yes, sir.
Well, we're going to check Raul here. Now, he's on the inside. Did it break loose on him? Or did he push up? What happened? Oh, man, that was close. Let's kind of get a closer view here. We'll go TV1 to kind of change the view. It looks like maybe Raul, from just looking at it from my perspective, kind of pushed up. Man, that
just looks like the 72 is trying to keep that wheel spin from happening. It might have kicked on him, and he just was racing and got into the 54.
Yeah, it sure did. Yeah, I mean, heavy damage going to be coming to the 72, or some damage to the 72. But these ARCA cars, they can take a hit, unless you hit it square and then it blows. They can definitely take a hit. So, do you pit since you've been out here down about 28 laps, or do you stay out?
Well, we've been watching how hard the passing is, going to be from up here in the booth. And if I was my guys, I'd definitely be staying out, or, wait till I have to pit for fuel.
Yeah, right now tires are not really going to play a factor because of, you know, kind of what's been going on out there on the racetrack here this evening. Man, I really want to get an interview in, but I mean, these drivers, they really haven't, you know, had a good solid green flag run per se. You know, I'm saying at about 20 laps is what I'm, you know, kind of giving it. 2025, I don't think they even hit that time.
Yeah, it was getting up there, but I think we're still a little shy of the good long run to see who's got what on the long runs yet.
All right, some major events here that do happen here at Nashville, and then this is still going on to this day. The ARCA Menard Series in real life, the Music City 200. And then they run the super late models here, All-American 400. The CRA Super Series, I'm not entirely sure what that is. North-South Super Late Model Challenge, the World of Outlaws. I didn't know they did the World of Outlaws here. And the Music City Outlaw Nationals. So there's some major events here. Now, of course, this is going off of Wikipedia for Nashville. But I didn't know they did the World of Outlaws here. And I think everybody should be familiar with World of Outlaws.
Yeah, that's news to me. I didn't know they came over here and ran on the asphalt surface unless they cover it in dirt, just like Bristol.
Yeah.
And Bristol's going to be doing here for the Cup Series this coming 2021 season.
Get them going here, bud. Pace cars off.
Base cars off, and the 18's bringing them to the line here. Green flag is out, and the 18 gets a good run on the bottom. Top line's still dragging a little slow on the restarts.
All right, man, what do they do right now? It looks like they are going to go single file. 1, 2, 3. Side by side there for fourth. It looks like that is going to be James Shanewolf trying to make the pass there. He's going to do it over the 67 of Alexander Brown. Oh, man, I'm tired. Oh, long day today. Lane Doyle, Matthew Robinson, Rick Christensen. It looks like Lane and Matthew. Well, Matthew, he is going to make that pass over Lane Doyle. Well, look at the run, though, that number 34's having. Now, I see the 32, and I'm used to seeing another driver run that 32 machine, so this is a little confusing to me. But, man, what a screaming pack of cars out there. We can see it looks like...
I'm watching this battle over here between the 91 and the 44. They've been going at the top of that green flag, and neither one of them got the position on each other yet.
No, Blair Daddy Patterson in the 91. Damian Crump in the 44. Oh, Damian running that high line there. It looks like 52 here.
Looks like the 91's finally holding it off.
Yes.
He's going to try to drag him around with the 91.
Yep, 52 of Carter Coop there. The 12 right behind him. That's going to be Kyle Knapp. Kyle Knapp coming into tonight, third in the points, down a spot. Oh, man, I'm a little nervous.
We got a slow car coming off the road. We got another battle up here between the 6, and it looks like the 32 of Rick Christensen and Lane Doyle there.
Yep.
Battling it out side by side.
Yes, they are. Going switching it up here and look at. I'll let Darren call it. Appreciate, like I said, Darren, the help.
Yeah, man.
All right, 34
Looks
watching.
like it's 22.
16
22 getting underneath the 32 here. Got a little loose on the step.
I got to say it, loosey-goosey. You know it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's when you think you can punch it out of four, and then all of a sudden that rear end wants to step out and you lose all that momentum you just had. Oh, little contact on 56 and
This is going to be
and we got a big wreck.
It's a in the front stretch, and the caution is out. And I was on the 22 of Sean Corcoran when that happened, so we caught that live here, but we are going to get a closer view of what happened here. That Northern Capital 22 machine battling that 32. Oh, Nashville Speedway, folks. I don't think they're singing country music here tonight.
No, sir. Looking over that that incident there, it looks like the 56 had a little bit of a run on the 22 and just got
59,
up
you mean?
underneath them.
59?
Yeah, 59. 59 got a run on a 22 there and just lifted up the rear end.
Oh, right there. Yep, right there it was. Yeah, just right there on that right rear. That left front, right rear. But, man, it was a pile up back here. The 74 of, I believe that is going to be Jake Bustos in there. The 52 of Carter Coop. The number 1 of, I believe that's Eric Talent here this evening. Oh, yeah. And then, of course, it was a big pile up behind them, too. A lot of other drivers involved. You can see pieces out there. Might need to throw a red flag out here tonight to clean up those pieces from these cars here, Darren. I love the update they did here, and you know, you get to really see the damage. You get to see these car parts really go, you know, all over the track, even though they disappear over time, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, me and the boys were talking like these ARCA cars here at this short track, just tearing off sheet metal after sheet metal with how close the race has been, and it's definitely something. There is word out there that you can run over those pieces and have damage inflicted on your car as well. So got to watch out for the debris, just like in real life, man.
Yeah, and, you know, I know iRacing, of course, backed by NASCAR. And, you know, that's why it's a subscription for the most part. Of course, it did start, you know, with, you know, for NASCAR, for these drivers, for the real-life drivers to practice. And then it became a public, you know, a public service. And, you know, you see a lot of these drivers out here, or a lot of real-life drivers out here. We've got a few that, you know, with that new race. Of course, everybody knows Austin Hill here over at Extreme, races in the trucks in real life. Of course, Cale Gale, one of the former Truck Series drivers out there as well. Haven't seen him in a while. Don't know what's going on, but you know, the real life drivers use this platform, and so do the public. So, I mean, and this is as real as you can get, really, without stepping foot into a real life car or truck.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've had my fair share run-ins with you know, racing against Tony Stewart on some of the hosted races out here on iRacing, and I get to, you know, battle it out week in and week out with Austin Hill in the Xfinity Series over here in Extreme. And let me tell you, it's fun chasing that guy around. You know, just to see how you compare against somebody that's getting paid to do it on the weekends.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, pace car's going to be off and away here. I'm going to go ahead and get him going. Clark Janikin going to be on the loud pedal once more here tonight. He's been out front the whole time here and has not looked back, as we're going to go 1-2 here, and then side by side behind him for third.
The 83 of me, though, got a power move off of turn 2 there and went around to 62, really easy looking like. And he moves himself up into P3.
Boy, I was watching that 41 there. Pierce Maffitt on the outside of the 62 of Tyler Raw. Boy, Pierce Maffitt, he's making that outside line work, but these corners, man, he's not been able to do it as he comes out of form. Look at that. Look at 41 of Pierce Maffitt.
Turn 1.
Oh, no. That is going to be Jeremy Rigney or Eric Talent, James Thorndike. Let's go up here to Rigney and see if, of course, I know you're going to be looking at it here too, Darren. We're going to get to the caution here, the penalties here pretty quickly. This is short track racing, so I don't have really much time to look at the penalty chart.
Well, I'm got it here on my screen. And it's looking like that's between the 81 and the 122 again.
Oh, the 81 to the 122. Okay, well, that 122, of course, our standby driver. Let me see if I can find him here real quick. There he is. We'll go ahead and bring it down here and take a look. And it looks like right there. Yes, it was. That sent the 81 directly around. Definitely probably going to bring out the caution for sure.
Yeah, that looks like two different braking points there, and they just kind of touch each other and upset the 81 a little bit.
All right, let's take a look at the penalty chart here. We're going to go back to, caution 2, lap 11, 122 involved. Caution 3, it was the 26, lap 26, the 72 at fault, 54, but they called that net coating, 72 into the 54 in the backstretch, so they, that was a little bit of hammy action, or net coating as I call it. Then we get to lap 40, at fault 59, contact with a 22, 59 EOL. Then of course now this one, lap 48, 122 is going to be at fault here. Contact with the 81. He will receive this time a black flag. So that is a drive-through.
And that's going to be painful here on a short track.
Yes, it is.
Now this is Alan's first race here at Extreme, and his first laps here, he said earlier in our interview of running here.
Yeah. Yep.
So he's definitely, making it difficult to come out on top tonight for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Bobby Johnson. B. Johnson out there in chat here, one of our broadcasters here on MaxSpeedTV. He does an awesome, awesome job out there. Love Bobby to death. He keeps us going here on MaxSpeedTV as well. Cracking jokes as always. Out there in chat, B. Johnson. Glad to see you out there, Bobby. MaxSpeedTV, baby. You got that right. We ain't going nowhere. But Darren, we're on the back stretch here, buddy. Double file already. Get it going this time, bud.
Yes, sir. Pace car is off, and the 18's controlling a restart here. Coming out of turn 4, and he's on the loud pedal, taking off on the inside and outside line 99. Gets a decent start and jumps right down to the bottom.
All right. Oh, man. Lap 54 of 150 here this evening. Halfway mark, I believe, is going to be lap 75. Matthew with Medlock here. We can't have a night without that. I think it's lap 75 is what we're looking at. Oh, yep, you see the calculator here, folks. So, it's Matthew with Medlock. Yep, lap 75 is correct. So I was right. I didn't have to bring the calculator up there, but I did. Kyle Knapp here to the inside of the 91. That is going to be Blair Daddy Patterson at 91. Now they're going to go single file. Here, 56 laps into the race, but everybody's got the different braking points, Darren. Everybody is trying to really dial that brake bias in. That's really one of the only things. I mean, there's other things you can do on a fixed setup. Brake bias being one of them, steering ratio being one of them. But here at a short track, that brake bias is definitely going to be coming in handy, as we see here. Looks like the 62. No, that's going to be the 67 on the outside of the 34 of Matthew Robinson. So we're going to battle right here. I know I'm at a far view, Darren, and I know a lot of the fans can't see it, but you really just have to see the perspective of this track and these cars out here. you know, a lot of cars and a small track.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, the track's high speed for the distance that you have to go around here for sure. And these guys are finally starting to single file it out of here. It looks like later on in this first stint with their tires, because it looks like we got about top 15 here that have yet to even go into pit road to take tires under any of these cautions that we've had so far. And we got a big battle going on in the middle here.
3 wide, and we're wrecking the 67, Alexander Brown. Oh man, we got a lot. We got a lot of drivers involved in this. This is another huge wreck here tonight at Nashville. We seen that on camera. The 67 of Alexander Brown. Now, he's going to be involved in this. Did it start with him is going to be the question, or did it start ahead or beside him, really? If it started behind him. Oh, they're freaking 3 wide here. Good Lord.
Yeah, Josh, I'm just looking at that incident there, and I'm seeing the 67 just being a real bad spot coming off a corner exit. It looked like he was bouncing around like a ping pong there between the 2 cars.
Yeah, the 41 on the outside, and I believe that is going to be the 34 on the inside. And then bam, 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 and then, oh, right there it was. The 41 going to get the rough end of the stick here, too. And then bam, pow, boom. Looks like the 41 going to collect a couple of drivers. Let's kind of get down here on the 41 here. Man, heavy damage to the 22. Oh, man, nowhere to go. 35, going to get a piece of it as well, man. Heavy damage to the 22. 35, too, going to get a piece of it as well. Ugh.
Looks like the 41 got involved in that too.
Yes, yeah, 41 did get involved. We're going to go up here and take a look at the penalty chart here real quick. Lap number 61, which would be this caution. 40, let's see, at fault 34, contact with a 67. They're doing some topping here, so we'll wait here and see what they say. And I am by far the best. Trust me, I am not a pro. I just call it as I see it. So that's what you got to do.
Man, that one there looked like it was just, you know, wrong place, wrong time for a few of them drivers.
Yes.
And trying to put it 3 wide and off of turn 2. I don't think I'd recommend that.
I wouldn't even go 3 wide here in Nashville, let alone 2 wide. 2 wide's bad enough. All right, well, okay. Lap 61, 34, 67. At fault 34, contact with a 67. They're going to roll out a racing incident. 3 wide. 34 came up, 67 came down. Okay. All right. Well, directly from the admins, folks. I don't have a say, and I like it that way. So that is what we have here this evening. So we're going to go ahead and leave it at that. Just that is for you guys out there to know what we're seeing here. I'm going to go ahead and get it going here this time. Now, Justin Lemke up front after this pit stop here. He is going to get him going here tonight on the inside. Restart zone. Green flag is back out. Justin, good jump. Jim Thorndike, a.k.a. James Thorndike. Jim James, whatever you want to call him, up there in second. Clark Jadakin, Josiah Strauss, James Shane Wolf, still side by side. Could we have a battle for the lead here between Jim and Justin? Man, clean air though, Darren.
Clean air makes a world of difference.
Yes, it does. Oh, whoa, buddy. Clark Jadakin back up front. Here comes the 83 of Shane Wolf to the inside. Man, they're battling it like it's the last lap here at Nashville.
Oh, I'm watching this battle back here. I believe it's the 12. Oh, 43 just got sent around as I was on it.
Oh, the 12. Oh, no. Let's see here. That's going to be Kyle Knapp. All right, well, let's go back here and take a look at it. Sure it was the 12? The 12?
I said I was getting back to it in the 43. I've seen smoking and climbing the track.
Okay, so let's see here. The 43, that's going to be Ron Schutte here. I really don't even have to go look at the name. I know the numbers, so all right. Man, okay, well, we're still looking at it here. We're going to be on Ron Schutte here. Oh, right there it was. Let's go ahead and get a closer look at that here. 44 right behind. Oh, that bumper hook. That left front of the 44 and that right rear of the 43 right there. That's going to send around the 43. How did these drivers get around that? That's what I want to know. I mean, Ron kept it off the wall. Good job by Ron to keep it off the wall. But how did the other drivers get around that? That's the thing.
Great driver awareness there. Really good driver awareness there. Tough spot to see a car sideways and you looking at his door numbers.
All right. All right, man. Well, we're going to go ahead and take a look here at the penalty here real quick. Looks like lap number 70. It's going to be at fault 44. Contact with a 43. 44 going to receive an EOL. 44 ran in the back of the 43 in the middle of turns 1 and 2. Coming down from the admin. All right, man. This is not saved by Ron Schutte for sure. Yeah, you know he could have smacked the wall there and had some significant damage on that machine and he didn't. He locked it down. He got it stopped before the wall and let everybody by. So now we're going to go ahead and get double file here, ready to go back green flag again tonight. Of course, next time by is going to be that at the halfway mark here. As we go ahead and take a look at the caution number here this evening, 7 cautions for 34 laps so far, 76 to go right now to be 75 halfway this time by. 2 lead changes is all we've had here this evening. So this time by is going to be halfway here. Clark Janikin already going to be on the loud pedal back up front. Here we go. Green flag back out again here tonight. James Shane Wolf, Jarrett Lidster, Josiah Strauss, Justin Lemke, Matthew Robinson. That's going to round out really the top 6. They're battling it side by side here for that second spot. Jarrett Lipster, James Shane Wolf here. Then we get back here to Josiah Strauss and company, the number 135. Back here together, Matthew Robinson in the 34, Tyler Raw, the 62. James Thorndike there on the outside line. Oh, man.
We are 3 wide now coming off of turn 4.
Almost. I seen it, but it wasn't quite.
It was in the back.
Oh, it was in the back. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I'm not watching the back. We must go 3 wide here. 4, 3. I'm going to go ahead and call that 3 wide here because that was close. Oh. Well, can you say insane in the membrane? Because
we got one off the wall on the front.
Oh, that is going to be Patrick Moore and the 24 of Jeff Glockner involved in this too. Now, where did it start? Did it start with Patrick? Did it start with Jeff? Well, we don't know. We're going to go ahead and take a look here real quick and see. Right about up here, it's going to be Chemo 3 wide there up front ahead of Patrick. Oh, the 98 there, Darren, off the wall right there. Oh, looks like that's where the 24 got in, but man, what a hard lick on the inside wall by that GTR number 10, man. Call the medical team out there. That
he's
had to
definitely
hurt.
Man,
that had to
came
hurt.
across the track, and the 10 didn't even see that one coming.
Oh, right there it was. Now, a couple of drivers kind of glitched through it here. There was another driver involved. Don't know who that is. Let me see here if I can get a wider view. There was another driver that got a piece of it here too. Don't have number on that, but I do know that Patrick Moore and the 24, Patrick Moore the 10, and the 24 of Jeff Glockner was involved. Man, that had to hurt. Oh, that had to hurt. The medic is on his way. Boy, my buddy Chemo out there in chat. All right, man. Good racing, but man, cautions here. We are, of course, over the halfway mark, and Clark did a little bit of a blink out there, and he's led 78 laps here tonight, Darren. I don't think that can be beat. You know, it's going to be 79 that time by. I don't think that can be beat. I think he's going to come away regardless of what happens for the next half of the race here. Lap 85, we're 10 laps over that halfway mark. I think he's going to come away with the most laps left.
He sure looks like he's trying to secure that for sure tonight. Putting himself in a good spot from the start, and being able to do his pit cycle real well to keep him inside the top 5 to get back up front real quick.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they're off
for sure.
To go, taking the green flag here. Clark on the loud pedal again as they roll into turn number 2. They're sorting it out. 12 up high of Kyle Knapp, getting a good run off of turn 2 onto the 52, and he's right on his bumper.
Yes, he is. On the bumper we go. Now, wide view here. Side by side for the lead. The 18 there. The 83. Oh, man. Now they're coming up on a car here. Boy, he's going to stay low. I don't know who that is. Did you catch that?
That looked like the 22 coming off of pit road from his earlier incident.
Sean Corcoran.
98.
All right, yeah, Sean Corcoran there. All right. Oh, man. Looks like
Oh, we
Justin
got one
Lemke.
getting loose on the back stretch. The 62 creates a great save there.
62. Tyler Raw. I think we should go back and take a look at it here to see that great save that he did. We're still under green flag conditions here tonight. So let's see here kind of what happened to Tyler Raw there in the 62. Of course, they are going to be coming there up around a lap car there. So kind of what happened to Tyler. Oh, yeah, he saved it out of 4 there. Across the stripe.
62 is slow in turn number 1. Not sure what. Looks like he's got some damage on the left front.
Yeah, I think that damage, I think he did scrape the wall there on that save. But, yeah, boy, he is hard on that right side. Boy, that wall grabbed him and it didn't let go. Let's go ahead and go back on this replay here and kind of see what happened here, Darren. Right here. I'm looking at it here across the stripe here.
Oh, we got him wrecking on the back stretch.
Okay.
Big parking lot.
No, we'll look at that here in a minute, but right now I'm looking at what this little incident here. It looks like the 25 involved. There's a large box car involved. I don't know the number of the 52. Right there, yes it was. So now let's go ahead and take a look here at the caution that just happened. Do you know who was involved in this?
I see the 81 getting slow turning in his car around here, so he was definitely involved in this.
All right, the 81 is going to be Jeremy Rigney. So let's go ahead and go back here on this replay and see. Oh, yep, right here. Yeah, we just got to it and right at it. The 72 and the 81 might have been some touching, maybe. Oh, touching, neck coating, Hemi action, whatever. Yeah, 81 hard into the outside wall. Heavy lick there. 43 going to get a piece of this action. Oh, 43 going to get popped up there. The 9 going to go for a ride as well. And then everybody behind them pretty much locking it down here. Oh, no. Alrighty, folks, we're going to go ahead and step away here, play a quick commercial break. We still got a ways to go here tonight, so don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back here on MaxSpeedTV. Alrighty, folks, we're back here now. That is actually going to be lap number 92. At fault will be the 72 this time. Contact with the 81. Now, it does say black flag here, but that is actually going to be his first penalty. 72 into the 81 out of turn number 2. We are double file here, ready to go back. Green flag here this evening. Darren, get them going here tonight, buddy.
Yep, got it. Wrong key. And we're off. Down the front stretch. As the 18 leads them off, the number 6 got a good run on the 52 here. Inside and turn 1 and 2. Clark Jenikin out front here on the restart. Lap 98, coming to 99. We got some 2 wide action back here between the 44 and the 25. 44 looks like it's gonna pull off the inside line going down to 2, 3, and 4. And we're back under caution here, folks.
All right, another caution here. Not entirely sure. Had to step away here. What'd you see there, Darren?
I'm still trying to find that one. I'm not exactly sure.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I'm not sure either. Kind of watching kind of the field here. Go ahead and bring up the driver bar here real quick. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go ahead and okay, let's go ahead and wait on the penalty chart here. It looks like it's going to be on the 9 of Ryan Swan here. So let's kind of rewind it here and see if maybe we can figure out what happened here real quick. So there's the caution there. I don't know if they're... All right, here we go. All right, so we rewinded it a little bit further. Oh no! Why does it keep switching?
I'm looking at it, and it looks like the number 9 kind of steps out on turn 4 here, and the 35 had such a great run, and it looks like he might have helped him out the rest of the way.
Yeah, we're gonna see some kind of a jump here. Oh no! Yeah, it looks like several drivers gonna get a piece of this too. All right, coming out of turn 4. Oh, yep, breaks loose, and bam! There it was. That is what it's going to be. Oh, man, that 20 machine nowhere to go. Right up and underneath the 35 as well. So, caution out again here. We go back up front. Yeah, that is what it's going to be. Yep, lap number 97 at fault 9. Actually contact with the 35 and 22. So the 9 going to receive an EOL, self-spin, and then collected the 35 and the 22, Darren.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That poor 22, I think he just came out from, getting his car fixed not too long ago, and he trying to make himself some laps there and get tangled up in another mess.
Oh, yeah. Well, we are at 104 of 150. So, what do you do in a situation as, we are, of course, kind of winding down really the final laps here for sure?
Oh, if I'm inside the top 10, I stay out. I don't want to be any part of that stuff back there that seems to be happening. 3 wide, the stepping out of the cars. I just want to try to ride this one out in the top 10 if I got enough fuel.
Well, we see some drivers here. I mean, it looks like the top 8 have yet to pit here. It's going all the way back to Rick Christensen here, or maybe even further. Top 9 have yet to pit. Pace car is off and away. Clark Janika, boy, he is going to be on the outside, and he's going to launch it. Good start there. Jarrett Lipster, Lane Doyle, James Shane Wolf, Matthew Robinson. We are back to double file here as the battle presumes here at Nashville.
I'm looking here. I see that Alan Dobbs here in the 122 has somehow, overcome the penalties earlier on tonight, and he's inside the top 10. He's looking at top 10 right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Yeah, I started 33rd. He's currently running at 10th. Had some mishaps there, part of some penalties. And he's made his way, back inside the top 10 or inside the top 10 now. But it is still really, really close here for sure. Man, I've got my picks and everything, but you still can't count out anybody, though, Darren. You really can't.
Oh, no, even these guys up front that have been running up there, they can make a mistake and be one of them cars that the rear end just steps out, and it looks like we got something down the front stretch again.
Oh, no, that's going to be, the 39 involved in this. That is going to be Dwayne Dunn involved. I don't know if that's where it started, but let's go back here and take a look. Lap 110 here.
Josh, it's looking like the one is at the head of this caution here.
Oh, okay. The number 1 you said, it's going to be Josiah Strauss. Okay, well, let's go up here to Josiah and see kind of what happened here. Oh, man. At the head of it. It looks like maybe that 41, I believe that is. Let's go ahead and get a good look at this.
Man, we had a big pile up in turn one.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, the 41, the 1, the 72, 59. Gonna get involved. The 54 gonna get involved in this. And as the 1 starts to come down here, it looks like the 80, 24, 99 gonna get a big pile up here as well. Just, there's nowhere to go, Darren, on a short track like this. There's no reaction time. There's nowhere to go. You can't do anything except lock the brakes up, but you're doing 100 and something miles an hour. So, it's short track racing.
Oh, yeah, and then you lock the brakes up and you hope the guy that's right behind you can see what's going on and does the same thing. And there it looked like a couple of people just weren't on point, and you just had a train effect, One car derailed and the rest followed.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, lap 109, they're going to be at fault. Will be the 41. Contact with the 141, losing control there, or broke loose. Not really, broke loose, losing control. Contact with the 1 out of turn 4. So that is going to be the contact there in the penalty. We still got 32 watching, 21 likes here tonight. Can we hit 30 likes here this evening, folks? 30 likes is what we're shooting for before we end the broadcast here this evening. Thank you all for tuning in here this evening. I got some people out there saying, who seriously picked this track? Well, it was a new track, so I don't know who picked it. And frankly, I really don't care. So it's on the schedule. I get paid to broadcast it. So that's what we have here, folks. But Darren, we're going to be coming to lap 114, probably 115 when we get the green here, it looks like. Yep.
Yeah, they're sorting them out here, stacking them up, coming into turn 1 right now. Pace car lights are off to 122. That's the guy I'm watching. He's really overcame a lot of things tonight here in his first race here at Extreme, and sitting in the top 10 this late in the race, looking good for himself. Pace car lights are off. Pace car dives in. 18's coming to the line. 18's on the loud pedal taking off, and a 37 or 32 gets a late start on the inside.
Okay, well, going back
to the
here.
inside, 44.
Yeah, we're back here with the 122 right now. Man. Oh. Oh, no, the 122 contact caution is out. Oh no! Where's their contact? Where's their hammy action? As I say it. Really, what happened here? That's going to be the thing. We're going to be on the 122 here now. The 122 and the 91 is going to be battling here. We were on the 122 when that happened. I just didn't get a very close look. Man, look at the bombs at this track. Good Lord. All right, down into the corner here. And then right here is where it was. We're going to go ahead and get on a chase view here and kind of see. Let's go ahead and get on the 91 of Blair Daddy Patterson here. We're going to slow it down. It looks like, oh, man, that right front to that left or rear caught that 91 and around. Of course, that's only from my view. But we'll let the admin sort that out. Man, not what that 122 wanted to see here.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but if that's his third one tonight, then he would be parked, would he not?
Yes, he would. As we look at it here, lap number 116 coming down from the admins officially at fault. The 122 contact with the 91. 122 has been disqualified here this evening.
Oh man, it's such a tough call. I mean, great race for him tonight, and just tough luck on the driving tonight.
Man, oh man, tough break. I'm trying to start it out here, and I don't think Nashville it would have been the correct track to make a standby situation. But that is just my personal opinion. And everybody out there knows that I keep it real. But Darren, I think you're probably thinking the same thing. Yeah, I don't think Nashville would be the track to do it, man. I really don't.
Oh, Nashville definitely would not be my number one choice to start somewhere as fresh. I'll tell you that much. Especially with just purchasing it. What did he say earlier in the interview there? 20 minutes prior to the race. Yeah,
about that. This is honestly, and I hate to say anything about Alan Dobbs. I mean, I can see he's a great racer. But this is honestly the first time that I have ever seen a driver disqualified as a broadcaster.
No, I mean, it's short track racing, and everybody's got different points of throttle and braking, and it'd be really tough for somebody coming in here fresh to be able to get through one of these, and it happened to him. He had the tough luck tonight.
Man. I hate it for Alan. Man, I really do.
I hope to see him come back and try a couple more throughout the rest of this season here, and look like a decent driver to have out there on the normal tracks at Extreme runs here with these guys.
Well, as we go, of course, to next week, the pace car is going to dive off here, get ready to go back green flag racing here tonight. We'll go ahead and get to the next track here in just a little bit, but we're on the loud pedal with Clark Gadekin. I'm just going to go ahead and pick on him here real quick. He's been dominating, the dominating driver here tonight, Clark Gadekin up front. But Chicagoland next week before we get to Thanksgiving break. So we'll go ahead and talk about that a minute. We go from Nashville to a track nobody really knows to a track that everybody should know, but it's still a tough track. Chicagoland, Darren.
Oh, these guys are gonna feel like they're driving on easy street coming off of this going there.
Man, we're gonna see a lot of action at Chicagoland next week for sure. Oh, somebody getting loose back here, a little loosey goosey like there.
Stepping out just a little bit.
Yes, it was. Thanks, Storm, buddy. I really appreciate it, man. Well, and Dobbs, buddy, I see you in chat there, but do not take it up with me. Take that up with the admins here, buddy. I do appreciate your racing out here tonight. You are a strong, good racer, but please don't take it up with me because I'm just a broadcaster. So if you want to take it up with anybody, take it to the admins and go from there. But it's in the rule book. Check it. It's there. And, yeah, I'll leave it at that. So, but, man, I give you credit, Alan. Awesome job, bud. I mean, man, great racing, buddy. Oh, watching the 44 here, Damian Crump. He's going to go ahead and get around James Chainwolf. Looks like a battle behind him there, Darren.
Yeah, I'm watching this battle between all Shane Wolf, the 12, the 6, the 15, and the 59
Oh, golly, almost some 3 wide action back here with the company of Nolan Neiman, James Shane Wolf, and I believe that was Jim Thorndike? James Thorndike? No. Yeah.
Ooh, we got Doug Blackman stepping out on the front stretch a little bit, gathered it up. And we got a caution after that.
Oh, no! Dwayne Dunn involved. Now, he was talking about, of course, oh, looks like Tyler Raw also kind of in the mix here. So, really, where is this going to go on?
Yeah, I'm not sure who that's going to go on, but if I remember back earlier on when the 62 was involved in an incident, it almost looked familiar in the same spot coming off of turn 4.
Turn 4, the problem. Turn 4, oh, the 39. Oof. All right, well, let's get here. Let's find the 39 here, Mr. Dwayne Dunn. Looks like the 91 right there with him. Was there? Oh, no, I don't know if there was contact or if the 39 snappy loosey-goosey here. Let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and get a chase view here real quick and kind of see. I don't think there was any contact. Dwayne Dunn, snappy loosey-goosey there right into the 62. So, yeah, right there is where it was. Dwayne Dunn and the 62 of, I believe that's going to be Tyler Raw. So,
Tyler Raw looks to be involved, the 43. Shoot me, I tell you, he just seems to be around all this crashing action tonight. He just can't get that 43 out of trouble.
Ron Schutte has taken his car behind the wall. Ron Schutte, of course, Alan Dobbs, unfortunately disqualified. But Ron Schutte taking his car behind the wall. Jeff Glockner, Jake Bustos, Ryan Bradshaw took his car behind the wall 116 laps ago. It's still a huge field out here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the penalty chart here this evening, see what happened. It looks like it is going to be on the 39, lap 108. Wait. That's wrong. Mathing with the admins here tonight. Lap 116, 122 at fault, disqualified. Lap 108 is what it says. The 39 contact with the 62, 39 EOL self-spin into the 62. I think they need to check their math here.
I just think the lap count's off a little bit there, but, hey. The admin's been busy up there tonight.
Oh, yeah. All right, I think they're hearing me out there tonight. I'm picking on them. I got to give a shout out to Curtis Vollmer and Russell LePage out there here tonight. What a tough job they have out here this evening. They're doing all they can. I know they're kind of struggling out there here. They did change it, so it's going to be lap 128, not 108 here this evening. But I got to pick on Curtis and Russ. But man, it's been a rough race. 17 to go here this evening. Go ahead and get them going, bud.
We got a pace car off, and the 18's waiting them out of turn 4. Back on the loud pedal here at lap 134, 18 out front, 99 right there with him. We got him clean coming off of turn 2. The whole field going into 3 and 4.
You get back here to Damon Crump here in the 44. He's going to the inside of the 34 of Matthew Robinson. I think right now it's really in Clark's hands, Darren. I almost called you Damien because Damon Crump out here.
Yeah, I definitely think the 18's definitely got to, keep his car out front here because it seems to be tough to get a long enough green flag run here tonight to make anything work. And we got a major battle here between the 1, the 15, and the 59.
All right,
and
let's get
looks
back
like
here.
The 25 of Doug Blackman trying to peek his nose in there as well.
Doug Blackman. A big shout out to Doug Blackman here, the sponsor here for Doug Design ARCA Series for Extreme. He's started 25th currently, right now running in 13th. At a short track, that's like a win, man.
Man, if you can make up half the spots of where you started, that's definitely a win someplace like this.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting picked on here in chat by Russ LePage. He says, leave my math alone, Josh. Nolan Demon into the wall.
We got 2 cars on you.
Oh, no, Rick Christensen as well. And Nolan Neiman also. All right, let's go back here and take a look. Man, the cautions here this evening. Man, it's been a rough night. A rough night here by these drivers, Darren. But it's a new track, too. So, but, man, I just don't know. I would have wrecked on the first lap, throwing it into the wall, over the fence. I'd have won that $50 here this evening. Well, let's see what happens here. But, it looks like Nolan Neiman. Okay, did he break loose there and then go into the wall? It looks like maybe that's going to be on the 6 of Christensen here. Man, I don't know. That was simultaneously here. So, Darren, you're muted. I don't know if that's by design or not, but you are muted here. Let's see here what happened. Rick Christensen coming around, and right there, was there contact between him and the 44? Let's get on a chase view here. We're going to go ahead and rewind it. There could have been a little bit of, oh man, that is close. I'm watching it here. I'm going to call it as I see it, regardless of it's hammy action or net coding or whatever. There could have been definitely some contact between the 44 and the 6 if it kept going. So we're going to let the admins figure that out. I don't know who that was on, though, the 15 or the or what brung the caution out, the 15 or the 6, just yet. So let's get here onto the penalty chart here real quick. And it looks like lap 139. Russell got it right here tonight. It's going to be on the 6. Contact with the 44, 6 EO well, 6 into the 44 on the front stretch. So, Darren, we're under 8 to go here tonight. I mean, we've got some drivers that have not yet come down. They've been only on one stop here. Basically the top 4. Or top 5, I should say. I just don't think right now is the time you could come down pit road. You got to stay out. You tires are fine, I'm sure. You've probably got the fuel to make it. 115 or so laps on fuel. I mean, really, what do you do? Track position or pit?
Josh, I'm looking at my fuel calculator. I'm hoping that thing's telling me the truth here. I mean, are we gonna go to green white checker here, or are we gonna, be able to go green. Right now, we got, 5 to go here in this race tonight. Clark still out front. He's got the 99 on his outside and the 32 sitting P4, 34 on 4th, and the 12 in 5th. So, I mean, it's go time for these guys right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, we're about to see some wild action here.
Well, let's gonna get extreme, as I call it, down into 4 or 3 and 4 here. Darren, I'm gonna go ahead, but get him going.
We got the pace car off. Clark in the number 18 on a loud pedal early this time, getting a great jump on the 99, heading into turn 1. We got cars 2 wide going into turn number 2, 3 wide. We got a car way up high in the third groove.
Who is that back there? In that groove there. Who was that? I believe that might have. I didn't see it either. 5 laps to go. We get a caution now. We will be under a green-white checker. Now 4 to go as it updates. The next time by going to be 3 to go as the 18 of Clark Janikin comes out of turn number 4. 3 to go this time by. Now definitely, Darren, we're going to be under a green-white checker if a caution comes out. What Darren does not, or what Clark does not want to see, sorry, Darren, is a caution. He wants to end this under green flag conditions, as he, of course, is going to come out of 4 once again and make it 2 to go. 4 more turns. 4-1 to go here for, well, dominating Janikin here, bud.
Oh, we got him 3 wide coming off of 2 right here. 89 to 72, 72 backed out.
Oh, man, didn't see it there. Oh, here we go.
Oh, we got one around.
What flag? Caution is away. I seen the caution first, and then the white flag.
Big one in turn 4.
Okay, so we are going to have a GWC here. Caution did come out before the white flag. So the one and only GWC, I'm going to be on the 91 here, Blair Daddy Patterson. I don't know if he was, at the start of it or whatever. Might have happened up in front of him, but I know the 91 was involved in this. So let's see here.
27 being involved early.
27. All right, that's going to be Sebastian Taylor here. Oh, it looks like it might have started right up ahead of them. Some side-by-side action between the 1 and the 44. And the 27 right there. Oh, boy, that might have been some dead coding hammy action. Some Danny Hammy going on there. Let's get some chase view on this. Let's get on the 44 and take a look. See kind of what happened here. All right, right there. Oh, there might have been some contact there, too, between the 27 and the 44. Ooh, that's going to be close. So let's go ahead and get back here on the 27 machine. Let's get another view. And then, of course, right there, it's a Spinaroonie there, 59.72. Looks like the 41. Yeah, you're talking about a big pileup back here. Somehow, the 15 of Nolan Neiman, he did hit the wall, but he got around it. But the 91, the 5, going to get involved. Oh, we're going to go.
83, Shane Wolf gets sneaked right by that.
Oh, man. 35 did, too, somehow. Oh, even with some damage, too. Oh, man. Well, all right. The one and only GWC here. Darren, this is all they get. This is it. It comes down to 3 laps, basically.
Yeah, just 3 here tonight. And these guys up front, they're going to be trying to get every spot they can, knowing that the next one that comes out is going to end it tonight or the checkered flag. So we're about to really see some action here up front.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get them going here. For the final time, pace car is off and away. It's going to be Clark Janikin up front. He has dominated the race on the loud pedal already before out of 4. Here we go. Green flag is out. Jarrett Lipster, boy. He is going to foul on the outside. It's going to be one more turn here, or 2 more turns for Clark Janikin. Can he take the white flag here this evening before a caution comes out? Battling behind them, some 2 and 3 wide. White flag in the air.
91 around on the front stretch here.
White flag is in the air. It doesn't matter. Here we go.
We got cars stopped out of turn 4.
Oh, they're going to run it, and it's going to be Clark. He's going to win it.
Woo.
Wow.
What a final lap that was.
Wow. Now, I see the white flag came out before the caution. So Clark was in control. And he held his line. He did what he had to do. Man, Clark Janikin just dominating here tonight. Coming away with the win here at Nashville. Oh, oh man.
Man, I'd hate to be that 18 seeing that car stopped on the exit of turn 4. Ooh, that was had to do something for him.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, we're gonna go ahead and step away here. We're gonna watch the 99, the 18, and who is that? 32 burning up here on the front stretch. All right, we're gonna go ahead and see it here. We're gonna go ahead and pause it. Seen some smoke. We're going to step away and get the top 3 up here for the MaxSpeedTV post-race show. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back here tonight. Alrighty, folks, we're back live here on MaxSpeedTV. We, of course, caught up with Lane Doyle here in that number 32 machine, of course, burning it up here on the front stretch. And Lane, you're excited.
Oh, I'm so happy. I have wanted a top 5 ever since Stega.
Oh, man, you're excited. And, you know, we come to Nashville and you get it. And a track that is unfamiliar to a lot of drivers out here, even to me as a broadcaster. Man, talk about the ups and downs out here tonight, because it was a tough race here. 15 cautions. Go ahead, bud.
Well, I didn't turn a lap on this track until Friday, so that's about as much experience as I had. But we do practice, so we were all prepared for today, although we were all very nervous. I didn't expect us to be able to fit all 40 of us on this track. You know what? I am thoroughly surprised. Although we did have a couple more cautions than I'd like. We had some good green flag runs there. I want to thank most of the competitors for racing clean. I know my job at that last couple restarts was just be slightly faster than the guy behind me. I wasn't faster than Jared or Clark, so I was just gonna ride back there and see if I could get a top 3. And ECM got 1, 2, 3.
Yes, they did. 1, 2, 3 here tonight for ECM. Of course, we'll talk to second and first here, but the really, I would say, with everything that kind of transpired out here tonight with the cautions, 15 cautions, and I even said 10 to 15 because of Nashville. Now, I wasn't putting you guys as drivers under fire, but Nashville is new. So, not a lot of people, probably got practice. You guys probably got practice or whatever. So, there was a lot of racing out there, and I nailed it really here tonight. 15 cautions, still awesome racing. But this could have been a race to make it or break it for some drivers, as we edge on the other half of the regular season. Kind of talk about that.
I always forget we're halfway through the season until someone brings it up to me. So that's right, we are halfway through the season. I know Jared had some.
Oh, and you're 5th in points, by the way, coming into tonight. Yeah. So. Yeah.
I like to hear that. It's a lot better than I was halfway through the season last season. So maybe we can get one better than second place in the championship. But I have to fight Clark. I think I might have to fight Clark for that. And so.
Yeah. Well, it's always that that chrome horn.
Oh yeah. I would be lying if I thought I might have to use that at least once tonight. But you know what? You're able to get around people. It's great fun racing. It takes a lot of skill to be able to wheel around this track. So congrats to all 40 of us. We all proved that we know what we're doing.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, of course, before Thanksgiving break, we still have one more race to go, which is going to be next week at a track that I'm sure everybody should be familiar with, Chicagoland. Yeah, fast track for sure, Chicagoland. So before Thanksgiving break, Chicagoland, kind of talk about that going from, this track to Chicagoland.
Well, we went just through 3 weeks of chaos with Iowa, Pocono, and then this. So you know what? Going back to a 1.5 super speedway, I'm all for it. I love Chicagoland. I'm usually got top 10 speed there. And now that I'm got a team that we practice with, I say this every week, but hopefully I could pull one off. And, we will see. Excited going to another 1.5 miles.
Oh, yeah, for sure, buddy. Well, Lane, awesome job out here tonight at Nashville for the first time here for Extreme. And, you did what you had to do, buddy. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate third here this evening?
I want to thank Clark, Jarrett, and all of ECM for, giving me practice. I would not have top 3 speed here at all if I didn't have a team. I want to thank Suncoast, my sponsor, and GTR, the team sponsor, which I have to, it's just amazing the fact that I sit at a computer and now I have sponsors. So this is a dream, I gotta say. Thank you to my family, and thank you as well for the broadcast. People wouldn't be able to see it without you, so thank you.
All right, Lane, I do appreciate it, buddy. Go celebrate third here tonight, and we will see you. Oh, we're going to see you tomorrow night here for the trucks at Nashville.
You know what? I have a Bob Ross paint scheme that I've been dying to use in the truck series, so we will. I hope to be here tomorrow.
I'm a big fan of Bob Ross, so
well,
you better have made it good. If not, I'm going to give you a hard time.
You're going to love it.
All righty, buddy. Well, if you're going to drive tomorrow night, I guess we'll see you back here at Nashville. If not, we will see you next week at Chicagoland before Thanksgiving break, bud. Go celebrate third here tonight, bud.
Will do. Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, that is going to bring us here to our second place finisher here tonight. It's going to be Jarrett Lipster there in that number 99 machine. Jarrett, 15 cautions here tonight, buddy. You're the driver. I'm the broadcaster. You know more about the track now than I do. Talk about it, bud.
Oh, it was an awesome track. I couldn't have asked for a better run tonight. It was completely fun to run against my teammate Clark and run against Lane. It was awesome. It was a little sketchy coming up through the field, restarting sixth in the middle of the lap run. It was sketchy, but we got through that and we got back to 1-2, and Lane came up through the field and got up to third. It was loose, tight. Couldn't tell what the car really wanted, but other than that, it was a great race.
Well, asking you the big question before you continue, what was the preferred line here this evening?
Middle line.
Middle line. So
Yeah.
the bottom top was not where you wanted to go.
No, not at all.
Oh, man. Well, talk about some of the... we seen a couple 3 wide here. Your boss man seen more of it than I did. But we've seen a lot of 2 wide here. Even, after the, the start, a couple of laps, there was a lot of 2 wide. So kind of talk about the battles here. What was it tough going into the corners side by side?
Oh, by far. It was tough because you couldn't hold your car down there, and if you couldn't hold your car down there, you just slide up right into the other person, and if there was somebody if you were on the other side, you were worried that they couldn't hold their car down there, and hope that they didn't wreck you or I didn't wreck them. It just came out to play that it worked.
Well, you had to do what you had to do, bud. But before we get to our first break here, we go from Nashville to Chicagoland. Next week, man, what are your thoughts about Chicagoland?
Do exactly the same thing I did here. I want to stay right behind my teammate or be in front of my teammate and lead them to victory.
All righty, buddy.
To a victory. I got sponsors. GTR Simulator. I got East Coast Motorsports to thank, and Doug Design for sponsoring the series. It was unbelievable.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Any other final thoughts, shout out you want to give, bud?
I don't know if my brother's watching, but how's it going, Cody, Willie? Everybody on the team. I got to thank everybody on the team for helping me out through this. I had computer problems in the first start of the season and got them all fixed, and I'm back up and running up at the front.
Yeah, well, that's what it matters, buddy. Well, are we going to see you tomorrow night, bud?
Oh, you might. I might be here. I might race. I don't know. This track really wore me out a little bit.
Well, if we don't see you tomorrow night, we'll definitely see you next week at Chicagoland, bud.
Yes, you will.
Yep, go celebrate, buddy. Here, second place tonight.
Thank you.
All right. Well, as I guess we will go ahead and bring him up here. I mean, our pole sitter for four-timer here. He's only 3 away from 7-time here this evening. For pole, not for championships, but you get what I'm saying. But 4 times you've got the pole. You got it Talladega, Atlanta, Michigan, then tonight at Nashville. Your wins are, of course, Talladega. That was a battle. And then, of course, at Michigan. And then tonight. So 4 and 3 altogether, Clark. Man, how did you dominate Nashville here tonight? I'm going to start calling you Smoke because I can barely see your car here.
Man, I don't know how I did it. I didn't have much confidence coming in here. Didn't turn enough laps, I felt like. But, slick race cars, loose racetrack, throttle control, that plays right to my hands. Tire fall off. And great teamwork, man. My teammates were great today. We worked together so good. They gave me room. We played the strategy perfect. Thanks to Zach for crew chiefing us tonight. And I don't know, man. It's a team effort. 1, 2, 3 for ECM. You can't get better than that.
No, you can't. And you gave me some stats here because I wasn't able to take a look at it. But, man, 151 laps led of 156. Come on now. What's up with that?
If the pit strategy wasn't different between me and a couple cars, I might have led all 156 of them.
I'm going to keep it real with you, but I doubt it. I've got to give you a hard time, Ganikin.
I know.
Well, man, Clark, Nashville, though, 15 cautions. It is a new track. A lot of drivers out here probably not getting the practice in that they could have got. A lot of them getting it before the race. So the practice they got was, for the practice of the race here this evening. But still, nevertheless, I mean, there was a lot of good battles out there. It was still good racing, but 15 cautions here. I mean, it's still a lot of cautions, but still good racing. Did your strategy really play into a factor coming into tonight?
Yes and no. The original strategy was to pit on lap 60 and again on 120 and, burn the hell out of the tires on the last 30 laps. But, they kept wrecking them up. So I know Darren was probably a little confused when we didn't pit there, but we called an audible. Zach did a great job helping us out. We talked about it. We felt our best bet was to keep the track position and stay out. So, we went a little off strategy, but in the end it worked out and we held on.
Well, you had to do what you had to do. Now, before we get to next week, are we going to see you tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night? No.
Yes.
But I will be running some truck races here soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that.
Okay, so you don't want another shot at Nashville?
I don't know how many more caution laps I can take, man. I need a break.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and talk about Chicagoland next week before we get to Thanksgiving break, of course. We still got that race to go. Everybody should know Chicagoland. It's one of those tracks that's been on iRacing since really the beginning. So kind of talk about Chicagoland. What's your thoughts on that? Do you think you can go back-to-back here? Again?
I think I got a chance, but I got a lot of fast teammates, man. Lane, Tyler, Jarrett, Patrick, they can win any week in, week out. So I think there's a possibility, but it's gonna come down to me racing my teammates. And I hope the track's hot. I hope it's slick. I hope the setup's loose and it plays to my driving style again. But I don't really know. I've never driven an ARCA car at Chicagoland. A lot of these are first for me. So we're gonna find out next Monday.
I guess we will. Well, that's going to kind of do it here, man. Awesome job here. Clark Smoke Ganekin here, folks. I mean, just kind of dominating here tonight. Like I said, I can't really see his car. I see a portion of the side and, of course, the top, but that's about it. So, Clark, really, man, any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate another victory here this regular season here tonight?
Yeah, man. I want to thank Doug Blackman, Doug's Designs, for putting on the series, sponsoring us, giving us this opportunity. This series is a blast to run in. I love running against a lot of these guys. And, we have a great title sponsor. Thank everybody at ECM, man. All my teammates, even the people running the Cup Series like Todd, Michael. I mean, Paul, these guys come down and they help us a lot testing. They show us the lines. They give us times to shoot for. And, of course, GTR simulators, best rigs. I'm telling you, you need to get one. It's so comfortable. It's sturdy. It's beautiful, great quality. I'm telling you, man, you got to get you one.
And, of course, you forget
Josh for broadcasting the races here at MaxSpeedTV. It's my turn to give you a hard time, buddy.
Yeah, I see how it is, Clark. All righty, Clark. Clark Ganikin here tonight. Going to grab the win here at Nashville for the first time here for Extreme Motorsports for the ARCA Series. Clark, go celebrate the well-deserved victory here tonight. And, of course, we'll see you next week at Chicagoland, bud.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Buddy. All right, man. What a race it was here this evening. But let's go ahead and get down here to the unofficial results. Spending any admin stuff they have to do. But it's going to be Clark Ganikin here coming away with the win here tonight, leading 151 of 156 laps here this evening. Man, what a run by Clark, our pole sitter as well. Jarrett Lipster there in second. Lane Doyle third. Matthew Robinson in fourth. James Shane Wolf in fifth. Kyle Knapp sixth. Damon Crump seventh. Jim Thorndike eighth. Raul Nardi, what a run by Raul there. Going to grab a top 10 in ninth. And one of my picks here tonight is going to grab a top 10 there in 10th. Nolan Neiman. Pierce Maffitt there in 11th. Eric Talent 12th. Doug Blackman, what a solid run by Doug there, grabbing a top 15 and 13th. Rick Christensen 14th. Sebastian Taylor 15th. Jeremy Knapp 16th. Blair Daddy Patterson in 17th. Josiah Strauss in 18th. Patrick Moore 19th. And Justin Lemke in 20th. Dwayne Dunn 21st. Ryan Swan 22nd. Brendan L. Book 23rd. Kevin Franks 24th. Alexander Brown 25th. Jeremy Rigney 26th. Ted Poulin 27th. Carter Coop 28th. Tyler Raw 29th. And Randy Kruger in 30th. Ron Schutte 31st. Alan Dobbs, unfortunately, going to get hit with that DQ here tonight. Going to finish 32nd. Jeff Glockner 33rd. Sean Corcoran 34th. Jake Bustos 35th. Dawson Miller 36th. And Ryan Branshaw going to round out our field here tonight in 37th. But that's going to come back to our winner here tonight, Clark Ganikin. Going to grab the win here at Nashville for the first time here for Extreme. But we're going to be right back at it here at Nashville tomorrow night for the Northern Capital Truck Series. That is going to be yet again another interesting race and another entertaining race for sure. You do not want to miss it. 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, right here on MaxSpeedTV. Thank you all for tuning in. As always, we do appreciate all of our fans week in and week out and every night of the week. Until tomorrow night, folks, stay safe and have a good night.